Alright, new Cruciball who it is. This is Peglin on Cruciball 12, where we have our bombs debuffed a little bit. Big fish, decoy orb, or fresh bandana. Let's take that extra refresh. That definitely opens up some opportunities for us with boss relics that would take away a crit or a refresh. I'd feel a lot better if we had extra refreshes. This is kind of a couple. That's a waste of a shot. Okay, I was gonna say if we could open up this bomb without triggering either of these refills, that could be something. No, don't hit it. Don't hit it. Okay. Let's see what happens. We can drop down onto this bomb. We might be able to hit that next shot. I was really hoping to get that. Not actually sure if I'm going to get this refresh now. Okay, I got a refresh. Not the one I was looking for. Damage on the reloads. Probably hit this, right? Yeah, there we go. Okay. Definitely took more damage than I'm comfortable with there, but for a first fight. I think Sphere's just like a nice solid thing to take. Some built-in piercing. Too early for this shop. We could go this way and kind of like go around it, get 2 free relics. Then we won't be able to make it to the second shop. A lot of times the Act 1 shops, I'm not usually stopping at them too much. There's one here. All right, we'll go right. Weird having multiple refreshes on the board after losing them so long ago. Good shot. Good shot for sure. Need more of those. We're at 35 gold, so we have enough to upgrade stuff. Just go straight here. Ooh, summoning circle. That's definitely interesting. Grab that. All right, so we said relic, fight, relic. If we can get our bombs back up to normal damage. I think I might take this Suffer the Sling for the early power. We eventually want to try to get rid of most of our Pebballs, but we could get rid of our Terriball first now. Oh, I forgot how much how disappointing Summoning Circle was when you don't have it upgraded, but still worked. Still got our bombs. Good. Okay. Spiders usually the pains in the butt. They just keep shooting. But can I do 33 with this? I'm not sure. No. A pair. All right, yeah, 3-5 level 1 Pebbles. All right, so we've taken Summoning Circle. We'll keep that in mind when looking at things to pick up. But yeah, let's rush this upgrade. Attack gain -1, +1 for every crit. So then we'd want to be a crit build with that. I don't think I really want that. Let's take the Wall Chicken just for some max HP. Skip you. I think we are going to try to hit that shop that's kind of right after like the free relics coming up. Let's shoot it. No, let's shoot it back with this guy. Try to get rid of the Terriball because the Pebbles are half decent now. So if we get a Pebble right after Summoning Circle, then it doesn't feel as bad. I'm supposed to hit the bomb. We do pierce with this one, so let's actually shoot at these slimes. Gabbard. Making some just bad shots here. There goes Summoning Circle. First round was the last one, which I don't remember how it actually works. That case, like, does it just shoot like a 1-2 or 1-1s? This time it was followed up by Terriball, which was like the only orb that we really didn't want it to follow. All right. It is Leshy. This is Leshy tech. It's level 2 already. We buy it. We go down to 20, and we can't afford our... Oh, we do have another fight. Okay, let's buy this. Oh, I guess I was probably thinking of grabbing this and this. Let's go to the fight. Oh, got a couple bombs. That's nice. I've got a bunch of bombs. We actually killed really fast there. Faster than I had hoped. We do have enough for removal, though. We can't go to the shop if we go right. We have to go left. I do like refresh perspective, especially with an extra refresh. All right, so this is going to be a removal unless we see something awesome in the shop. Oh, there's Doctor Orb. Doctor Orb could be that awesome thing. I feel like Peglin's biggest downside is that he doesn't have any like healing or defense. I mean, Spin Venter doesn't either, but Spin Venter offsets it by having more offense initially. So Doctor Orb just is that like, yeah, this is gonna save us a ton of money over the course of the run. What else did we miss out on? Slimes, extra HP, bombs. All right. We got refresh perspective, so we actually kind of have something to kind of aim for, maybe. Some kind of upgraded pig buffing build. Let's see, Sprouting Spin Investment. I have a feeling we're gonna kind of be behind because we have a lot of orbs we want to upgrade and remove. So I have a feeling we're not gonna be able to build up. We're gonna have to cross our fingers and hope for orb removals. Let's do wall bounce, contribute to damage. All right, offer Pebball. That's a good one. Saves us a good amount of money. A removal and an upgrade. Yeah, I was trying to like think like I could have skipped to Dagorb. I didn't expect to hit the crit on that shot. I want to grab the bombs. We eventually want to try to do damage back here, which I'm assuming I'm going to do with concentration and spheres. Try to kill them closer to each other and not letting this one like shoot his little cannon at us a ton. All right. All right, so now we actually don't need the aiming, but I guess we just go for the crit here. Good amount of damage. Actually hoping to get down to Dock Warp there, but so we are going to the boss. Let's upgrade Dock Door. That might save us. Dungeon die is interesting. What else do we have? Whenever bombs are created in battle, create additional bombs. We're not creating bombs in battle at the moment. Puppet. Puppet's like if I'm in Act 2 and I see Ballista boss, I take Puppet. Besides that, you know, it's not. I mean, I could still take it, but Dungeon die is the interesting one right now. I usually not one for like a lot of random RNG, but we'll take it. I guess we always have the option to skip by things that are bad, but all right, 6-8 Pebble. Let's hope Dungeon die keeps working out in our favor like that. For sphere, not as good, but not terrible. All right, so we shoot 4-7. We skip the 1-5. Most likely we skip the 1-5 unless concentration. No, concentration. I guess it doesn't matter if we hit the crit or not. Let's shoot off this. Try to bounce off the bomb. There we go. All right, and that's actually really good because if we could skip that, and we get a 5-5 Terriball. Dagorb. Alright, 3-9 Dagorb. We gotta start trying to get rid of some of these vines. We skipped the O2 Dock Door. 6-3 or 1-3, I guess this one. All right, so I guess we go for the refresh and some bounces. Guess first one's gonna hit the refresh. The next two probably hit the bomb. Either way, they should all shoot back. Forgot what I was shooting, but it's fine. All right, cool. We were buffing pegs. Is Refurbisher? It doesn't say does not do damage. Especially with Dungeon Die, I feel like this could be okay. Refresh perspective, Dungeon Die. Possible. Let's take it. It's one we usually pass on. Let's see, if we upgrade you, we get Persist 2. Let's go the Sphere upgrade right now. All right, well, here's a bunch of peg buffing stuff. Oh. I mean, I wanted to do some of it, but not necessarily in this fashion. My issue with some of these guys is that they're always very slow to start. So like all fights become a slog. And it's not ideal. I honestly think this one's a skip. I mean, I guess my thought is Dungeon Die might fight the -4/-4 from Glory Suffering a little bit. But I guess I don't want to fight that. Yeah, how does that work? Because this gives -4/-4. Does that just automatically set, like, I don't want to say all orbs base to 0, but like say a Pebble 3/5, so it makes this a 0/1. Does Dungeon Die then come into effect after that, or does that happen? I don't know. I don't think we're gonna find out. I think we're just skipping. Dangerous? Guess maybe I should check the map to see which way I want to navigate. Both have an elite at the end. This one has one event. This one has one event. Probably going to try to go right. Okay. And I actually have like kind of a way out now already. Let's not shoot the 0/0 Terriball. Right, and actually, I think... Oh, okay. I saw this shop here. I thought it was in this spot. I was going to say, good, because then we want to go through there anyways. So we'll probably navigate this way at the end. So very few events in Act 2. Which is usually where we like to try to get rid of our Pebballs with some of the different events, but... We didn't get to Refurbisher. Oh, maybe I hold off before upgrading that one. In case it stinks, we want to remove it. Actually, let's upgrade it once. Kind of have the money now. Can't tell if it's going to hit the crit or not. Let's take the 3/9. Yep, I got the crit too. We would really like to get some piercing in this build, whether it be like I guess we have a little bit of piercing with Sphere, but not enough. I'm going to try to open up this refresh. Skip Dock Barb. Okay, so Refurbisher does have damage on it. So that's good. I actually will shoot Terriball because you need 3 whole damage to kill you. don't have to worry about healing as much as we have the Doctor Orb. Let's see. We don't need to trigger crits right now. Upgrade Refurbisher again. Let's upgrade. I guess we'll wait to upgrade Doctor Orb. We don't need to rush the upgrade and take extra gold from it. You know. Contribute to damage 3 times. Attacks plus 0+1. We'll take Strange Brew. And we want to go right. Okay, so I mean we do have Summoning Circle, so we do have a little bit of multi-ball. We don't have Super Boots, so we could damage ourselves with our shots. And I think we just pass here. Let's pass on the. Well, I say pass on the or Terriball. I could hit the crit, but this is a stage where like they just like stuff just leaves in a hurry. Fortunately, I know that gets stuck targeting these guys. I have someone we can hit. Oh, this is okay. We got the Doctor Orb after Summoning Circle, so that's a real good like 1-2 combo. So we don't hurt anybody, but we also can shoot Doctor Orb again if we want. I think we will. Oh, forgot. We aim at those. Okay. Let's see. 211, 26. All right, shoot this. I say hope for the crit, but. Okay, not terrible. We don't have anything that would buff Extraordinary yet. Ball Lightning is a little interesting, especially with buffed pegs. So let's take that. And let's start. Do we want to save our money? Like, I know our Pebballs are buffed, so I'm kind of okay with those a little bit. Dag Orb, I don't really want to upgrade that. So maybe that one's always kind of on the chopping block. Get that early refresh so we can start buffing pegs. I don't know why I always think I'm going to kill one of these chandeliers with my first shot. And no, then I aim at one when we don't have anybody underneath it. Shoot back to chandeliers again. I think this should hit both of them. Doesn't kill them, but it hits them. I was right, but... Oh, I should have checked. I didn't realize how high the crit damage was. Alright, no crits here. I only need 36 damage here. It shouldn't be too hard. Let's see. 1-9. Let's shoot the 5-3. Even though I'm probably going to hit the crit. Still more than enough. Alright, I think I'm okay with leaving these two at level 2 for a little bit. I don't want to shoot Doctor Orb yet, so we shoot this, which actually we have a pretty good chance to hit the crit. Do decent damage. Decent damage for a Terriball. Okay, 0-3, so we're going to have to really hope for the crit. And we didn't get it. 7-6. Well, let's shoot this because we're still shooting into a shield. Wow, we really don't want to hit anything. Trying to use that fine targeting. Good thing we skipped Doctor Orb already. 7-4. Guess aim over towards bombs. That's not enough to kill him, is it? Oh, it was. Okay, it was a lot more than I thought. Let's go straight here. Good. Wipe out a number. Okay, Doctor Orb's pretty early too, which is nice. We only did get one shot with it, so we have to keep that in mind. We could hit... Nah, let's do some big damage here. We got a 11 crit. Pretty good. Actually, I think we're going to do a lot of damage with this shot, so let's aim at the big guy. Alright, no crits. Alright, good thing we had Doctor Orb, because we still took a lot of damage after that. We're still taking damage after that. All right. We have at least one more chance to heal, assuming we go this way. I guess this way too. Yeah, I guess we're okay. We look like we have a lot less health than we normally would, but we have 25 extra health, so Actually, I will upgrade Doctor Orb because we might need that second. Whenever you lose health, deal 7 times that amount to all enemies. Yeah, let's do that. I guess I forgot about this fight too. So we have another chance to heal and whatever here. Gain some money. All right, 1-6 versus a 1-9. Let's shoot the 1-9. Our crit looks to be probably buried here, so we're probably just shooting for the 1 damage here, but... See, I see the crit kind of right down here. It's bouncing in and out. So I'm gonna have to time that pretty good to actually hit it. You know what? I think we could, as I say, I think we could shoot Doctor Orb. We might not see it again. All right, let's shoot it. We got Ring of Pain too, so these guys will kind of kill themselves. When Orbisher shoots, does it change into the other one? It looked like it was the yeah, the other Spult Orb. Okay, so like I said, hopefully have another chance to heal within the fight itself. Kind of a tough shot. I didn't even look to see if I had it lined up. I just knew I was getting through the area up top. Whenever reload, gain 2 must circle. Or do we want extra gold? The extra gold always feels underwhelming to me. I guess unless you really have a gold build going for it. I might be wrong. But all right, so I think we want to remove Terriball for sure. Let's see, bombs activate nearby pegs. I think it's Refilibuster and remove. Aiming at the portraits just yet. So make sure Sphere's got decent damage on it. Oh, they changed our targeting. I should have wiped all of these nerds out. All right, let's get some Doctor Orb damage, or some Doctor Orb healing in. Refresh would be nice. Some filibuster damage in. Okay. I was like, why did they die? I was thinking, we didn't throw the bombs yet, but... Okay, so we don't need a heal. We can definitely upgrade Ball Lightning. Alright, no fireballs, please. try to buff the pegs, they're going to be right in front of our face. Alright, 1-8 Dagor. We don't really have a... We're not going to hit the crit hit. Choose to shoot 6-7 over like the 1-5 or whatever it was. We'll skip Dock Orb this first go round. Let's just skip that 1-3. 10-7. Alright, Dock Orb's in a half decent spot. Take a little more damage. Heal up. No, like I said, no matter like a heal up to 100% after these bosses anyways, so I think we don't need to like rush, or we don't need to guarantee we get Dock Orb in here. I was really hoping the lightning was going to pick up the refresh. Actually, I'm going to skip it again. Guess if things go terribly in this fight, we'll want it on the next go round. We are taking a ton of like spinfection damage because whenever we're refreshing, we're killing these guys pretty quickly, and when we're taking our spinfection damage, we're taking its Ring of Pain, so we're killing them like a ton. Okay. Orbelisk is interesting. Considering we still have most of our Pebballs. +1 +2 for each Pebball. And Bold Orb, so it gets buffed from the Pebballs. It'll get buffed from having this as a level 3 Orbelisk. It feels dumb. I feel like you shouldn't. I mean, I could get rid of Dagor. We'd have piercing. I'm sorry, targeting. We have piercing. Have targeting. It's already level 2 also. Oh, all Pebballs and Bold Orbs gain +1. +1 +1. So this even levels up our Pebballs. No, let's take it. I think this is pretty good. Okay. Options. I don't want to reverse gravity. I just don't like that mechanic. Leave the rest for later. It's a lot of filibuster action, although we don't refresh the whole board. We get a lot of refresh perspective, possible upgrade on pegs. Could maybe try to find Cookie, so we have like a really good source of healing. We haven't seen yet. Consuming Chalice. Board contains 1 less refresh, which we have an extra one, but we're not looking to do crits right now. Battles start with 3 times as much gold, but purchases are twice expensive. We're not doing gold stuff, so if anything, it's leave the rest for later. So I think it's leave the rest for later. And actually, we have Strange Brew, so that means all of those refreshes and count 3 times towards damage. So it's pretty good. See if we can make our way over towards the crit. Do not want to shoot those 6 Dag Orb. Yeah, leave the rest for later. It's kind of underwhelming sometimes. With its like minimal refreshes. I didn't even pay attention to what kind of damage was being done with that one. All right, we can target the crit. Let's see, no reason we couldn't take another ball lightning, but at this point, we're probably not removing our pebbles. We could actually upgrade our pebbles at this point, which feels like an odd thing to say. Shops are at the end. Yeah, honestly, I guess we're holding on to pebbles. Start slowly upgrading them. Dagor would be our main guy to get rid of. Let's see. Do we want to remove the Dagorb? Let's do it. Let's remove it. Gonna head towards the free relic here. Let's see. It's a 413. I guess it'll do half damage, but it won't damage us back. Level them up like evenly. All right. I was just thinking for a second, like, oh, is there any reason for us to actually take like pebbles if we come across them? Let's just buff our basic damage. Ooh, first force boss. Yes, please. Yeah, let's shoot this. Let's get our heal off. I thought I was gonna bounce back. 5-9. And maybe we'll bounce around and hit crit. Nope. Eight 6 or 6-11. Both pretty good. Ball lightning can release a bunch of these. It's actually a little scary because like usually you come in and like destroy the Archon boss. You really didn't do that. I don't feel like our shots are doing enough damage that I want to. Maybe we do an Echo Orb. Who's our boss? Super Sapper. No, what we probably do. All right. Crits also refresh the board. Click the gold contributes to damage. Whenever crit is triggered, apply random debuff. Good question here. Maybe just, I mean, we have plenty of refreshes on the board already. But is this, I still don't know, because like all of the leaf the rest for later heals or refreshes, it refreshes a minimum amount of pegs. Like, I guess this probably works the same way. Because in my head, I was still trying to figure out if like things like refresh circle, things that are refreshing without using the refresh pegs, if they fully fully refresh the board? I don't think they do. I will just do this. I feel like that might come in handy in a longer term boss fight. Since we have Docked Orb, I don't think we want this. Shops are down here. So if I can get to this peg, that'd be ideal. So let's go right if we can. Duplicate all orbs or duplicate a random orb. Well, duplicating all orbs gives us a bunch of extra pebbles, which would increase the amount of damage from Orbelisk. Extra Orbelisk also increases damage on Pebballs. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's do all. I'm usually duplicate one and then just cross my fingers it's not something that stinks. But all of our things seem pretty useful right now. So increase your max HP by 5. And I'm actually really happy that I started upgrading these Pebbles. That was one of the other reasons why I didn't mind, because the Pebbles were already half upgraded, like mostly upgraded. It's a little late for iTurtle. I don't know. We're probably not going to heal much because we're going to want to save money here. I guess we just do iTurtle. This just feels like the dangerous path. We're just... Maybe we should go that way because maybe we need to get the extra firepower. We'll just brace for impact. Hopefully Docked Orb can heal us back up. With having so many things though, it kind of makes it a little scary. All right, oh wait, I was looking, okay. I was looking here, or I think I was looking here and thinking this was my current damage. But we actually, I was like, oh, I don't want to hit the crit. But we do want to hit the crit here. We'll most likely wipe out the board in one shot after this. Come awfully close to doing it at least. Damage on the crit. I wanted to get my at least a Docked Orb shot in. Okay, I think it was a really good idea to duplicate all because all of our shots have been looking pretty strong since then. I think we leave those all as level 2 Pebbles. There is an event that changes your Pebbles into Orbliss, which we'd have to consider if we saw it. No, we definitely want to go straight here. Continue. All right, so I don't think we need a removal. We don't mind having Pebbles. Is there anything we have 2 of? I guess the Refurbishers are kind of a little underwhelming at this point, but enemy hits you with an attack by blind 15. That actually feels really good against this boss. Let's just do that. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So this, I wasn't sure how this would work because usually you have to see this event first to get the Orbelisk. Then you see the next event that gives you the can change all your Pebbles into Orbelisk. I thought maybe we could have skipped this one by already having, at this point, multiple Orbelisk, but We'll take the Orbelisk. It thinks it's only level 1, but it will power up at least the other Orbelisk. All right. Okay, we definitely don't want to shoot. Well, we do have 2 docked orbs, and we're gonna. Yeah, we're not gonna shoot that guy. I say it's gonna be probably unlikely that we reload, just due to the amount of orbs we have. But I guess never say never. Could skip a lot. Okay, he is accumulating blind. So fingers crossed that like eventually he accumulates enough blind that he will stop hitting us, and then we just have to worry about keeping up with killing these guys. Hopefully we find the crit here. We do a lot more crit damage. Although it gets eaten up. Yeah, look how many. There's still plus 15 guys here. So even if we get to the point where he completely blinded and can't hit us, this could just be a slog. I feel like we could probably, well, okay, ball lightning's a 0-0. It looks like we could probably start skipping stuff, but blue bomb, or the red bomb kills this guy. It's like right in our face. Alright, he's at 90. So hopefully he stops hitting us soon. Okay, so he missed. Like, I just worry that, like, bosses have some kind of, like, special, we can do whatever the hell we want and still hit through 100% blind. Let's see at 94. Are we flying blind some other way? Oh, probably with this. Okay. And actually, I do see, I forgot we had that. We have some exploitable, so we could try to target crits. Okay, 513. Let's shoot the 911. Never forget. Yeah, like I said, unfortunately, a lot of our orbs were targeting these front guys, but we do have some of these Orbelisk that target boss. 1313, and we will shoot off our first dock orb after this. We'll actually shoot both just to heal us back up. And we're actually getting through the all the little minions, so we shouldn't have any issues at this point, I would imagine. Considering the boss should only hit us one more time. 715, 3-3. Alright, we'll just shoot this. I know we're gonna just hit these guys, but okay, so if we have decent damage here, we'll just target this flyer. Actually, kind of want to get rid of all these minions now. I could have targeted him and killed him here, maybe. Very nice. Target the guy in the sky again. Even though the shots to the bottom would pierce all the way through. I know that. I'm proving a point here. Just leave one alive, send him home, and say, tell him what you've seen. Yeah. Well, okay. It was more than one, but we're sending them home. All right. Surprisingly strong in the end. I was worried because some of those Act 3 fights, especially with, you know, bad piercing lineups, and we weren't doing a whole lot of damage. But like once we took that duplicate all, it actually seemed like my damage increased a lot more, and whether we were just getting really lucky with the die relic that increased or decreased our shot damage, like I'm not sure. I know we got extra damage from both these, so it's fun Orbelisk run. I mean, kind of came an Orbelisk run more at the end, but I feel like Docked Orb is such an important orb to find with Peglin. Just like I said, due to lack of defense, normally with, you know, without having bulwark kind of built in, or a way like evasive maneuver to get the dodge. I'm drawing a blank on my ball puns at the moment. But yeah, I feel like Docked Orb is such an important orb, because then you're not wasting, because if you don't have some defense, then you're just wasting your money so often after the fights to heal for like 10 to 15 HP. And you're like, you go in the next fight, you take 20 damage. You're like, all right, well, let me heal 15 HP again. And then you're like, I'm still kind of losing this overall battle, you know? But Docked Orb's just that big punch that usually like fills you back up and you're good to go again. So I feel like I don't see this enough, but I feel like any Peglin run that sees Docked Orb is in a much better place than a run that doesn't see Docked Orb. But cool. So that was our first Crucible 12 run with Peglin. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're getting there. I know we're gonna start slowing down. I've been doing these ahead of time. I know this always has the date and stuff at the end, so you can see when this was actually played. But yeah, we trying to build these up, because I know the probably Crucible 15 to 20s are probably going to be extra difficult. So, but yeah, if you stay to the end, thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.